What is up, guys? So the Batwoman costume has been revealed in a poster for Elseworlds, the next crossover of the Arrowverse, and I have had a lot of doubts about this TV show and this, not this crossover in per se, but the TV show of Batwoman, and I still have those doubts. But I have to say, they nailed the costume. I mean, this costume looks amazing in terms of the first costumes of the superheroes in the Arrowverse. This is easily the best. It's not even close. In fact, I don't even see her ever getting an upgrade. Like, why would she need an upgrade to this costume? Like, for Arrow, for Green Arrow, he had his temporary Arrow costume, which lasted a couple seasons, but then he got his Green Arrow costume. For the Flash, his original costume looked okay, but then it got better in season 4. Supergirl still hasn't gotten a better costume, and then none of the Legends of Tomorrow have good costumes either. But Batwoman, easily, her first costume is easily the best first costume for an Arrowverse superhero. It might be even the best costume in general. I wouldn't say that as of right now, but it is very possible. I mean, this costume looks amazing. It's very, very high quality, extremely comic book accurate. It looks exactly like the comic book version. Like, even the cape, like, I don't think the cape is comic accurate, but it looks really cool. I really like the black and the red coming together like that. The costume in general looks really, really cool. She even has the fake red wig, which she does have in the costume in the comics. The cowl looks so good, and the logo looks amazing as well. I would say this might be the best costume in the Arrowverse ever, which is saying a good amount. I think the Arrowverse has had a good amount of great costumes, like the Green Arrow costume, the Flash Season 4 costume, Mon-El's costume from Supergirl, but this costume might take the cake for the best Arrowverse costume ever, and again, that's saying a lot. Hopefully, we get to see a Batman costume at this level, because this looks amazing. My only problem with this costume is the boots. I don't think the boots look that great, and I don't think they really fit with the rest of the costume, but that's really a minor complaint. Everything else looks really, really cool. Like, everything, the costume looks so streamlined, and it looks like it's not a typical Arrowverse costume. Usually it's a leather jacket and some leather pants. Usually it's not very connected like this one is, and this one is probably the most high quality costume the Arrowverse has ever produced, which is pretty exciting, honestly. It's a very high quality production costume, and it's something I'm very excited to see. Like, I had my doubts about Batwoman. Again, I still do. Like, in terms of the actress, from what I've seen her in, she was pretty bad. The descriptions of the character seem a little bit cringy, but going off this costume, at least I know that the quality of the production, or at least for this costume, is really high, so I'm very excited for that aspect of it. And this costume, again, looks amazing. Might be my favorite Arrowverse costume in general.